Hi guys, so I'm going to go over the DeepSeek versions and what you need to run them, what kind of cards, and the size of the models. So you can download DeepSeek from Olama, and it comes in 7 different sizes, ranging from 1.5 tiny one to 671, the huge one. 671 is the one everyone's comparing. That's the top one, but it's 404 gigabytes, which is huge. On RunPod and H200 with 140 gigs RAM. You need 3 of those to fit the whole model into memory. It's $12 an hour. And you can see that when you quantize down for example, the 1.5 has got pretty low ratings for live bench. It's better at 70B, but this is still not the largest model. And you can see 32B, we've got pretty bad code completion. It's down, it drops to 8. So you'd need a different card for every model. For the big ones, that's called this R1 that you would see everywhere, you're going to need 3 H200s if you want to fit the whole thing in memory. If you're a wizard, you can use Llama CPP to offload a whole bunch of this into your system RAM. If you have one of those Macs, that's pretty much what you're doing, but you'll get huge speed decreases when you do that. If you go down lower, 70B, you can do with a RTX 6000 or a RTX 4090. The 32B, you're getting down to 20 gigs, so a single RTX 4090 can fit the whole thing in memory. And then once you drop below that, you can use 3090s, 3080s, and the smaller models like 5 gigs. Almost every graphics card is going to have 5 gigs, so you can run those. And oops, where are we here? There's a challenge called the Art Prize for AGI. These guys did a good blog on it, and this is the architecture for R1 on the left. And why they were impressed is because what they did there's a version called R0 is they eliminated SFT, or supervised fine tuning. You can see how much work is skipped by going down the R0. All the human sort of backlog is removed. And then over on the right, you can see the costs and the score. So R0 was 14% and R1 was 15%. So that's pretty good considering this one had no supervised fine tuning at all. That is what's most impressive. And you can see, 03 is still 87.5 versus R1 at 15%. So there's quite a huge difference. And then they have the average cost. So, and the tokens. So you can see why, DeepSeek's really cheap. 6 cents, 11 cents versus $3,400 or $20 for 03 low. Anyways, you can check it out on the blog and post the link. And this was the average model training cost. A lot of people are going on and on about how they did it for 5 million. Yes, they did it for 5 million, but it didn't cost much to train GPT-4 or Sonnet. These are only 15 mil, 30 mil. So it's not a huge difference in training costs. This is upcoming 100,000 H100 scale models. And Gemini 2.0 Flash is from Google. They are right now, most of the 2.0s are actually free for 15. You can run it, 15 requests, and they have a huge context length, 1 million. So you can get DeepSeek performance on Google Gemini pretty easily. You can compare all the stats. It's not a thinking model, but it still does really good results for almost nothing. And the actual costs, if we look at the 1.5 price, this would be what you'd be paying if they keep the same pricing scheme. So main points to remember here is the size is the quality. R0, the breakthrough was for no supervised fine tuning. Training costs are not that much, and Gemini is a pretty much a better model for free.